Good morning, welcome to the next podcast of Andy Collier-talks cricket memorabilia. I hope you've had a good week. It's been a good week here with some interesting stuff, with some research and whatever going on with this, that and the other. So anyway, without further ado, we'll start this week with Cricket Memorabilia Society magazine for collectors, number 144, September 2024. So if you're a member of the Cricket Memorabilia Society, which I strongly recommend you do, it's a great society to be involved with. It's £22 a year. I've just paid my subscriptions this morning, and then you get one of these every quarter. So you get all sorts of news there. You've got a lovely one there from Duncan Anderson, article there. Cricket, which is a game he purchased, then figured out how it was played. So it's a well done to Duncan there for sorting that out. What else have we got in here? We've got editors. We've got the Tim Knight's auction results. That for Tim Knight's auction there. A little bit on Richard Brown, who's chairman. Membership news there. We've got some photographs there of the Worcestershire Cricket Memorabilia Day. What else have we got on here? I've done a piece in here, but unfortunately one of our members has passed away there. Tony Spooner. Shame, but there we are. Creative memorabilia by Steve Wigley again there. So some plenty of information in this here. Tim Jones, great story in there for Worcestershire County Cricket Club. Got an article in there. Very interesting stuff. I've got to say, all the old bits and pieces. Long stop, and then the boys from Australia. They did a cricket memorabilia festival, Cricketana festival, whatever it might be, at Harrow down there, organised by James Merchant. So there's plenty of things going on in the cricket memorabilia world. Nice on the back there, nice postcard. On the front there was Fergie's cigarette case for 1933, the Bodyline tour. So article on that. So anyway, strongly recommend, if you're a collector of cricket memorabilia, to get up and get on the internet, get onto the Cricket Memorabilia Society and join up. So that's a great society to be involved with. So anyway, on to stuff that's, well, not much turned up this week, to be honest, but it's been very interesting. Purchase of that lovely Carte de Vis card there of a gentleman, and it purported to be Alfred Christie, who played one match for Surrey many moons ago in 1857, I think it was. Got me listed, 1857. He played against Cambridgeshire, and this is a Carte de Vis card by Jewell, J.M. Jewell there at Westerham. And unfortunately, if we got the right man there, that's Alfred Christie. Unfortunately, shot himself after he retired from his job, which was he had a hat maker's company. So after that, he unfortunately shot himself, which is a bit drastic. So we've been doing quite a bit of research on Alfred Christie, because, you know, this comes up, we've got no idea really if it is Alfred Christie. Alfred Christie had a brother, Frederick Collier Christie, who emigrated to Australia and died in 1909. Now in the blurb that come with the book, Alfred Christie, a hat manufacturer of Westerham, he had another brother called George Christie, and he left a will of under £70,000, but he obviously lived in a big house in where was it? Where did he go? In Cudham, Kent, which is all Westerham, all that area, Biggin Hill and all around there. So we've been doing quite a bit of research on him. Now, one interesting thing which is in our favour, so you can see there we've got square-edged Carte de Vis, and they were square-edged until about 1880, when they turned to round edge. We've got a round edge cabinet card there with Mr. Delaware on. So that's when they started being round edge. There's another one there with Charles Leslie, round edge one there. That's 72, I think, that one. And then the other Carte de Vis, so there's a square one there from 1860 with the England 11 on there in donkeys. And there's a George Eliot there probably about 1875, that one, George Eliot, Yorkshire player, Yorkshire and England. So we've done plenty of research on this one. So Roger's sent me some bits and pieces. John Christie would appear to be Alfred Christie's father, and I was 17 at the time. This is when they bought the manor house at Hatcham. John Christie died 1870, succeeded by George, presumably brother of Alfred. So there's still no mention of Frederick here. And as it says here, the family also owned South Street Farm, which was Westerham Hill. And then when George died, the involvement in Biggin Hill area ceased. So we've got a little bit on him. So what we're going to do is going to go down to Bromley Library, see if we can find anything else really, to sort of verify that this photograph is Alfred Christie. If it is, it's a pretty rare beast. So what we need to know is whether he actually, the write up in there, actually had the brother called Frederick. It's strange, well, not strange that he didn't leave him anything in the will. If he was Australia, there's probably no reason to do that. So anyway, so research is ongoing on Alfred Christie. So wait and see. By the way, Frederick played 3 matches for Surrey in his day. Not particularly successful. In fact, the only first-class match that Alfred played was against Cambridgeshire, and he got 2-0, so not particularly good. But he also played quite a few games for, he played one for Mitcham. Surrey Club was his main ground. Gents of Surrey, Gents of Kent, Croydon. They played the All England 11 there. So quite a good standard of cricket, but obviously wasn't particularly good. But that was nice bit of research there for James, or for Alfred Christie. So anyway, so there we are. Anybody recognise that photograph? So get back to me. We've done a little bit of research also on him. Derek in Kent, he'd done a bit of research as well, and he came up with Alfred Christie, and in the end called him Captain Christie, but that's not correct, because Captain Christie and Alfred Christie are 2 different people. And if you've got your schools and biographies, that will become clear when they played. Let me just look this up. It was just a copy one. They played at Croydon, the Croydon game. Captain Christie and Alfred Christie played in the same match, so that's a false move there, unfortunately, from Derek. But thanks very much for trying there, Derek, if you're watching. Anyway, so that's about as much as I can do this week. Hope you've had a good week, and I hope you've enjoyed this one. Cheers, bye.